Welcome to Expert Talks by Kalkine TV, and today's show features a very special guest, Thomas O'Neill, the co-founder at Meta Yachts. And the metaverse has gained in popularity with prospects for job creation also increasing in the space. The Sandbox and Decentraland have attracted celebrities and companies alike, raising awareness about the prospects of buying virtual land. And in this case, Meta Yachts. The market research firm Grandview Research forecasted the global yacht market to hit 8.5 billion in 2021, and this is estimated to grow to 12.16 billion by 2028. So in today's show, Thomas O'Neill, the co-founder of Meta Yachts, will share insights from this exciting NFT project. Welcome to the show, Thomas.
Thanks for having me.
So, what was your inspiration behind the creation of Meta Yachts, please?
Well, I have been in the yachting industry in the real world for the best part of 15 years and always been interested in blockchain technology and NFTs as they were gaining in popularity. And with my business partner, Raul, who's been in the blockchain industry for about 5 or 6 years, when this whole metaverse NFT craze started happening towards the end of last year, we thought, well, if someone has to do it, it has to be us, because we have obviously all the contacts in the yachting industry, the designers, the shipyards, all the stakeholders really from my side, and then all the blockchain and NFT expertise from his side. So we kind of connected the two, and this sparked the idea and the foundation for Meta Yachts, which we launched a few months ago.
Sounds really exciting. And I can see your backdrop there is the Marina. Is that correct? Can I see a Meta yacht in the background?
Yes, correct. So we created the very first Marina in Decentraland, in the metaverse. This is live now in Decentraland at address -120, -15. You can go check it out. And we hosted some events during the very first Metaverse Fashion Week, which took place about 10 days ago. And with one of our yachts, La Puma, which is featuring there as well. So all very exciting.
Absolutely. Could you tell us more about the Meta Marina launch at Fashion Week and some of the events you attended to? Would you need to have a wallet to access these events?
Actually, in Decentraland, you can visit as a guest without signing up, without a wallet or anything. But if you want to start purchasing wearables and all these things and kind of pimp out your avatar and make him look cool, you have to have a wallet like MetaMask, which allows you to log in and to kind of save the settings which you create. But yes, so the Meta Marina is built on land which we have in cooperation with the Metaverse Group. So we did a joint venture with them a few weeks back. They're giving us 25 parcels to build the marina. So it's quite a large chunk of land in Fashion District, which is one of the most valuable parts of Decentraland. And there we build the marina, which is eventually going to host 8 yachts. Right now we're the first one for Fashion Week, where we had some events, some people walking around. There's the Forever 21. I don't know if you're familiar with that brand. They had the big store next to the marina, so we did some pop-up catwalk with them as well. And it's all very exciting, all very new. But about 3,000 people turned up to the marina during the whole Fashion Week. So getting a bit of traffic, getting a bit of traction there as well, which is great.
Yes, sounds very exciting. Just to think that we can almost let go of gravity in the metaverse is exciting enough.
Indeed, yes, indeed, and it has a great application for fashion brands, because probably the best application of the metaverse today is for fashion brands, because people are walking around with avatars, right? And vanity exists as much in the real world, in the virtual world, as it does in the real world. So people want to equip their avatars with the latest fashion, and it's quite some fashion that you cannot really see in the real world because it defies the laws of physics as well. And it's the same philosophy we have with our yachts too. So the La Puma yacht has some wings which kind of flap around. We have some yachts which with various things which you wouldn't see in the real world, which is all quite exciting.
Yes, it's definitely stimulating the imagination, which is so important at this stage of the growth of the metaverse, where it's like a touch pool, a little interaction can have a huge impact.
Indeed, indeed.
So, what are you looking for in for potential fashion partners, I should say?
Well, the way we've positioned the Meta Yachts for fashion brands is to provide a way for these brands to differentiate their messaging, differentiate their marketing, and kind of appear to be leading the future. The Meta Yacht is not only a place where you can host events, it's a place that can be, you can have catwalks, it can be a store as well, kind of a unique location to display a certain collection of wearables, and to provide a brand experience which is really unique and sets such a brand apart from their competition. But we're not only targeting fashion brands. The Meta Yacht concept can be replicated to all sorts of brands, really. For example, an online casino can have their high roller poker tables on board a yacht, which is quite cool. Online gambling companies can have certain games inside, and I mean the imagination is limitless. So we're really open to speak with all sorts of brands, all sorts of even celebrities who want to really be different and have some real aspirational assets, which you can find in the real world, but in the virtual world too.
Yes, and that actually, I have many questions about that. Decentraland's a huge partner and is attracting a lot of celebrities and big name companies. What further utility cases do you envisage for Meta Yachts apart from being this stylish digital accessory?
Well, we're expanding actually to other metaverses. So we will be building a luxury world within the metaverse, which is kind of a framework which allows anyone to create their own metaverse, really. So we'll be creating our own there. We haven't set a name yet, but it'll basically be a luxury utopia where we'll bring all sorts of luxury brands and the celebrities together to kind of create an ecosystem for these brands to interact with high net worth individuals and to kind of tell their story. And Meta Yachts, of course, will be a central part in that narrative. And in terms of the use cases, it's mainly a way for brands and people to tell a story. It's beyond being just an accessory, being something you can showcase to your friends. It has a real use case because the interiors of the yachts can actually be 20 times up, even more larger than what it seems from the outside. So you're entering into a different world when you enter inside one of the yachts. And within that space, you can basically create anything.
That sounds really inspiring. And I mean, we saw what the internet did for e-commerce and brands. It just
Indeed.
It really decreased the reach, increase the accessibility, I should say. So how do you imagine the metaverse to transform the world as we know it so far, just from your opinions and working in the space?
I see it as the evolution of social media, first and foremost. So instead of people scrolling on Instagram or on Facebook on their phone, there'll be a more interactive and immersive way of communicating and interacting with brands and their friends and their social network. I also see it as the evolution of websites. E-commerce definitely will move that way, in my opinion. So instead of going on a Nike website to see Nike shoes on a 2D screen, you'll be trying them on with AR. You'll be checking out all of the items this way. So it's fascinating, exciting, and definitely a place we want to be in for the coming years.
Yes, absolutely. Sounds like it's really solving some real world problems as well, like buying stuff online. Sometimes you just can't find the right size. And what you mentioned there about trying on shoes. Yeah, that's so cool. Well, thank you so much for your insights today. It's such a pleasure to connect with you at this really important time for your business.
Thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure.
All the best with your future goals.
Thank you very much. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
And thanks for joining us on that very inspiring chat there with Thomas O'Neill, the co-founder at Meta Yachts. And please watch Kalkine TV's YouTube channel, Kalkine Media, for the full recorded interview. Keep watching for more of these live expert talks and market insights till the next episode. Stay apprised and invest wise with Kalkine.